Hey, what's up? So you're probably here because you want to know, does Minoxidil actually work? Make sure you watch the entire video because I'm going to be dropping some gems on my process with Minoxidil and hair loss and how I was actually able to reap the benefits of Minoxidil and some of the things that I did to make sure that the Minoxidil was working at its optimal rate to ensure that I would get at least some hair growth back. I didn't want to seem clickbaity with this video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you exactly where I'm at. Now, I want to give you some context to my situation though, right? I'm 25 years old. I am a healthy adult. I work out, I eat pretty healthy, and I am a weight loss coach. That is what this channel actually is all about. I hunt health. So I want to drop some gems on you, but I do want to give you a forewarning that I never used Minoxidil strictly by itself. I always used it in hand with Fanasteride. So if you're not familiar with Fanasteride, definitely go watch some more videos on that, but we'll cover it a little bit in this video. But this video is mostly for Minoxidil. I just want to give you a heads up. My barber messed up on my hairline and pushed me back like an inch or two last time, and it really irritated me. So I went home and I balded my entire head. I said, I'm starting from scratch. This is my friend, I love him. This is, you know, by no means am I about to name drop or talk shit about my homeboy, because this is the homie, but he fucked me up pretty bad. So I said, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna go bald. And I'm gonna start fresh. And I know some people are scared of going bald because they think that their hair might not grow back at all, or it might take forever to grow back, or certain spots that have grown some hair after using Minoxidil might not, you know, show up again. But if a hair follicle is dead, it's dead, and it's not gonna come back. It's not gonna grow back unless you get some type of hair transplant or something. So me going bald doesn't really affect my, I guess, goals. I know that I can grow my hair back because I see the hair and it has grown back before. So with that being said, let's look at my hair. If you look closely, this is in the light. It's probably like very detailed because there's so much light on it. If I do it in a darker room, it's not as noticeable, but you can clearly see I have some thinning in this area and on the front of my hairline. Now, I do want to say that there is Minoxidil in my hair right now, which kind of makes your scalp white, especially when your hair is this short. It can really show up pretty white on there and make it look like this area is even more thinner than it is. So let me go into an area where it's not so bright and show it a little more so that you can see in different lighting situations. Because of course, different lighting situations is going to exacerbate or exaggerate how it looks. Hopefully there's a difference and you're not like, nigga, you're bald as hell. But okay, let's go back in the light. So with that being said, we're gonna jump on over to my desk, and I just wanna go in depth a little bit more about Minoxidil and the things that I did to make sure that it was working for me. Bear with me because I am going to be giving you some gems. I'm going to be telling you how I experienced hair growth with Minoxidil, and this is going to be extremely important. So make sure you're paying attention. Make sure you're taking notes, because if you're serious about stopping your hair loss and possibly growing a little bit more and filling out those thinner areas, it's vital, absolutely vital that you pay attention to this. So let's get to it. Minoxidil is not the only thing I use for my hair loss. I used a combination of Minoxidil and Finasteride. And I actually started with Keeps, but Hims is available at Target and Walmart, and it's available locally, which Keeps is not in my area at least. So I switched over to Hims because it was a lot more convenient. Probably for the first 6 to 8 months of my journey, I used Keeps. I used their Minoxidil and I used their Finasteride, and I also mixed in things like a derma roller, and I did scalp massages and pretty much everything because I'm 25 and I really didn't want to lose my damn hair. The first thing that you need to know about Minoxidil is that it is not something that prevents your hair loss. Finasteride is what stops your cells from basically dying, and it keeps them like rejuvenated a little bit. Minoxidil is what's gonna help you grow back hair. You know, it gives you a chance to grow back some hair in certain areas if you catch it soon enough. If your cells are dead in that area, like I said, and there's no way for hair to grow and hair stop growing for a long time, your chances of experiencing success with Minoxidil are very limited. But again, I'm gonna be dropping some pictures to show you my experience in the beginning with Minoxidil and the just terrible thinning that I had going on, and by 3 months in, I felt like I had grown enough hair to where I got my confidence back. And I felt very comfortable not wearing hats anymore. And my life really changed. I think that Minoxidil really works. And Minoxidil through Hims, through Keeps, Romans, all of them, they're the same content. So it's 5%. Unless you're looking for a stronger one, they do sell stronger ones. But from what I've seen is all of them have the same content, 5%. And the same goes for finasteride. Most of them are, I believe, are 1 milligram, and you don't need more than that. You got to realize that this takes time. It's going to take you a very long time to even start seeing some sort of results. It can take up to 3 to 4 months before you even see like a couple strands of hair starting to grow. So be patient and understand that it is a process, and you have to use this every single day. 2 milliliters every single day, every 4 hours. It does come in different forms. You can get it in a foam can. You can get it as a cream, I believe, and droplets. I found these to be the easiest, and they irritated my scalp the least. So I use these. Now, like I said before, I am a weight loss coach. I am a healthy individual. I drink a lot of water in a day's time. I eat fruits and veggies. I eat high protein. I'm doing everything I can to make sure my body has the nutrients to grow back that hair that started to thin out. You have to make sure that you're prioritizing your nutrients as well. What goes into your body is going to dictate in some fashion how well Minoxidil works for you. If you're not drinking any water, you're not eating the correct foods, and you're either starving yourself or eating too many just really unhealthy foods that might be causing a lot of inflammation in your body and things like that, it can really affect how Minoxidil works for you. So you have to pay attention to those things. In combination with this, I also started drinking more teas that were anti-inflammatory types of teas, like ginger, turmeric, eucalyptus. I started switching, different foods around. I started switching from olive oil to avocado oil to help lower inflammation in my body and things like that. So make sure that you're prioritizing nutrients, because it's vital. Minoxidil works, but it only works as much as you allow it to. I hope that you appreciate this video. I hope it helped you. I hope you learned something from this video. And if you have any comments or questions or concerns, go ahead and leave a comment down below, and we can discuss any questions that I didn't answer in this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the I Hunt Health YouTube channel for more content. I will be doing more updates on Minoxidil, Fanasteride, hair loss, and I will be doing an updated video once my hair grows back, so you can see just how full and filled out my hair has become throughout time. Follow me on Instagram at Hunt Health Official for more motivational content and informational content. Appreciate you for watching. We'll see you later.